Thank you. So guys, today we only scratch the surface, okay? Is it okay if I present you our 3-day Bitcoin challenge? Is it okay? Thank you. So guys, the problems are there is too much information, there is scams everywhere, there is fear with traditional media, but also with social media. For example, you can see that all of my social media are shadow banned. So shadow banned means that they are kind of almost censoring my content and a lot of Bitcoiners' content. So it's really difficult for people to access the good information. And also one of the big problem is that people lack time nowadays, especially entrepreneurs like yourself in this call. You lack time to go deep in this subject, and you lack also one-on-one guidance. So the results are simple. There is no action taken, or there is wrong action taken, with money that is lost, with opportunities that are missed. And so the goal of this 3-day challenge is to get you from curious to real investor with a clear plan. So the 3-day challenge will be on the 16th, 17th and 18th of December. It will be 2 hours per day for 3 days. It's a short format, high focus, and with a clear strategy. You will have your first hardware wallet. So Stefania was asking about that earlier. You will get that. You will get your first concrete steps toward financial freedom. You will understand why Bitcoin can help you towards this goal. So what we will build as well during this challenge is to give you this investor mindset, especially for those who have never invested their money before. This module will help you end procrastination and finally get your money working for you. So that's essential. You will also have the basics of financial education, the basics. So please, Jean, can you go to the next slide? Next one. Thank you. So here we go very quick on these slides, and we go back to the content after that. So here you can see that what happens if you don't invest your money. So here you have 2 lines, okay, 2 lines. So the white line is the inflation, the real inflation rates. So it's how much banks are printing the money you work for every day, how much they print, okay? This is the M2 money supply. And then the second line is the S&P 500 ETF. So the S&P 500 is what we call in finance the best traditional investment. So this is the easiest way to protect yourself from inflation, not get richer, not get poorer, but at least you can see with these lines that it's following the inflation rates. You can go to the next one, please. And so for helping you visualizing this, I've developed on my website, abelraberan.com. I will put you in the chat. You can go on the free app called Inflation Simulator, and you can see how your money perform if you don't do anything, especially for those who have never invested. Let's say that you have 50,000 euro in savings, and we will see what happened with 10% inflation every year. Quite simply, after 10 years, you can see on the screen, after 10 years, you lose 30,000 euro in purchasing power. After 20 years, 43,000 euro if you do nothing. So you saw before with the S&P 500, you just stay above the water. If you don't do anything, you just get poorer. And so who is this for? This 3-day challenge, it's for busy entrepreneur, beginner investors, and early Bitcoin investors. So people who have just started investing in Bitcoin but lack fundamental knowledge or could have more knowledge to be more comfortable. And so now we want to show you quickly what happens if you invest in Bitcoin. of course, we will start. So this is the price of Bitcoin over the years, only going up long term. So that's why also we will give you a clear strategy to not get anxious with the changing of price short term, but only long term we will see. So here, what happened, what could have happened for you if I've been trying to say that by that. Nice, Stefania, nice. We are all trying to help our parents, and this is an important point. You know that every pension are based on the 2% inflation rate that the government tells you. So this is the biggest lie of finance. They give you this 2% inflation per year when in fact it's 10%. So our parents who are living on pension, they are getting absolutely destroyed in terms of wealth. Okay, so what happened? What could have happened for you if you invested in Bitcoin in 2017 until 2025, invested 400 euro per month into Bitcoin? You would have invested 39,000, but you will have 500,000 euro profit. Okay, 500,000 profit. So if you would love that for you and for your family, please raise your hand. If you would love something like that for you and your family, yes, thank you. So now we don't want to like just create guilt with the past. So the next slide, please. So this one is what happened if you wait 2026 to start investing. Just to show you that you didn't miss Bitcoin. Okay, you are here in the right place in the right time. So if you start investing in Bitcoin even in January 2026, 400 euro per month, you will get to 200,000 in 2030 and to 27 million in 2040. Okay, this is because of this strategy, the DCA and the compounded interest on Bitcoin. So raise your hand if that's numbers that everyone wants, right? Beautiful, beautiful, thank you. So during this event, there will be also other kind of extra value, like learning about Lightning for those of you who are already or who already have the basics. So how to receive, send, get paid in Bitcoin, how to consider buying Bitcoin for your company as an entrepreneur. If you understand inflation, as we saw, you understand that long term you need an asset that is going to help you build wealth also for your company. And you will understand as well why government and countries are now trying to buy as much Bitcoin as they can, and there is a global Bitcoin race. Okay. So now, in terms of the price, guys, in terms of the price, because this event will not be for free. In terms of price, the value of oh yeah,
just after.
Yes, thank you.
No, after we have
No,
it's now.
no, go back on.
Which one?
You're spoiling. Oh yeah, thank you. So also you will you will buy your first hardware wallet. We will explain you how it works so that you can master your hardware wallet and your Bitcoin investment. Okay. So yeah, you can. So now we can show you some participant feedbacks and testimonial. You can show the video.
Pour que je rencontre Abel et qu'il réussisse d'une certaine manière et de la façon dont il a eu de le faire aussi ce soir avec vous.
He's committed, he's involved. Through him, I learned so much. He gives clarity, confidence, and direction.
And having that future perspective on such a fast-paced environment that is crypto, that unique blend was what kind of added a bit more to the credibility and to the comfort. It was definitely a big differentiating factor across what I've seen elsewhere.
Et il a un parcours extraordinaire, c'est très rare d'avoir avoir des personnes de ce style-là. Au travers de mon expérience personnelle,
Moi, je recommande fortement de participer à ce genre d'événement avec Abel Vérin.
je vous invite vraiment à vous rendre vers eux.
Thanks to the guiding and thanks to my personal development within this last couple months, I really recommend you to other people and my friends.
So I truly recommend him with all my heart.
Vous perdrez pas votre temps, alors allez-y sans hésiter.
Thank you. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Some of them are here. Thank you, guys. Wonderful. Thank you. So yes, in terms of the price, the value of this 3-day challenge is 1,500 euro. And there is two type of tickets. Just show me how many tickets there is. 2 type of tickets. Thank you.
Pour que je rencontre
Sorry.
Don't spoil. We want the suspense. Okay, so one VIP ticket. So in this VIP ticket, you will have 1 hour with us. So with me, with Jean, but also other Bitcoin and finance experts, surprised speaker and surprised guests. So 1 hour every day before we start the general session to have this Q&A, question answers, go deep into whatever you want to talk about, and we can also ask some personal questions during this Q&A. And this is where there is the most there is big value in this kind of environment, and so that's why we want to keep it as short as possible in terms of spots, right? We, just so you know, we didn't started promoting this event on social media. We'll start tomorrow, so you get this offer only today and for you. So you will have only 10 spots available for the VIP ticket, only 10. And there is also a +1 standard ticket for those of you who will choose the VIP. So the VIP, the value of the VIP ticket is 750 euro. And then there is the standard ticket. So the standard ticket, you will get also the recording of the 3-day, knowing that with this knowledge that we will give you, you will be so good to start your Bitcoin journey. So the value of the standard ticket is 350 euro. Okay, guys, so now you know that, of course, in terms of what we want to do and why we are doing this, it's extremely important for us to help as many people as possible, right? As many people as possible. So we want to make it available, right? Accessible. Thank you. So now, and it's only for today. This offer ends today. So it's not going to be, guys, it's not going to be 1,500. It's not going to be 750 euro. For the VIP, and there is only 10 spots, right? It will be only 97 euro. And for the standard ticket, it's not going to be 350 euro. It's going to be only 39 euro. So I put you the link in the chat, and we will go back to the content in a second. You can scan the QR code, or you can have the link in the chat. We will let it. And so tomorrow we will start promoting the event on social media. And of course, we will change the price. It's only for 2 nights today. So now, guys, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for allowing me to present you this offer. And we will get back to some content. So before we continue, please, everybody text a big breath in and let it out. Again, big breath in and let it out. So please raise your hand if you already got some value of this event, but you want more. Yeah, so it's not finished. We will keep the Zoom open for the Q&A session. In terms of the replays, the recordings, all of that will be available only for our community and only for those who showed up today. So even though you're not part of the community, you can have the replay, the recording if you attend today. So you just ask me in private. So now, for those of you who want to stay, we will have a 30-minute Q&A session. So you can unmute your mic, and this is free. Everybody can take ask question, and we are here for you. Jean, you can maybe remove the screen sharing.
Yeah, just this is for Powell because he missed the information.
Oh, okay.
But we will send
Okay,
him.
Stefania, you can ask your question.
Yes. So you were sorry, eating something.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were talking about the difference between proof of stake and proof of work, and there's also then XRP. So I want to know what's your take for XRP, which is a totally different way of building.
There is multiple experts in the group. There is David, there is Jean, and there is me. So we will answer the question together if someone wants to answer that one. Jean, do you want to do it?
I pass this one.
I knew. David, do you want to take this one?
Sorry, I didn't listen to the question. I was doing something else.
Okay.
It's about XRP.
I want to know your take on XRP.
XRP is a company. There is a company backing it. It's a Ripple. It's not really decentralized like Bitcoin. So you have a CEO. They can change the protocol. They can change anything they want. They can change the supply. You don't have it with Bitcoin. So so Bitcoin is superior to me. What about?
Yeah, it's completely different. Thank you, David. It's completely different. And this kind of question, that's why Jean said I pass, and I was like, oh, I need help, guys. Because it's really, you can consider that people have used crypto to cheat the system. So basically, when you are a company and you want to be publicly traded, so you want to be on the market, you want to become a publicly traded company, it's really hard to do. You need to respect a lot of different criteria. You need to be really great to become this kind of big companies. And so what people have done, they used, since 2017, they used crypto to raise funds outside of the traditional financial system. So you can consider that this crypto, almost all cryptos that are not Bitcoin, are just traditional companies, tech companies, taking trying to cheat the traditional financial system. So it's just a company, like he said, and maybe in finance there is something that we say is that the price is often the best information. So if you take one XRP, I don't even know how much it's worth. Do you know, guys, how much is worth one XRP, Stefania?
I think it was 2 at the beginning of the year. I think 1.8. I don't know.
Okay, so around $1.
I have it here.
Maybe 2.
It's 1.75.
Okay, so when
sorry?
I say
1.75.
It's
1.75. So if we consider that the price in finance is the best information, if something is worth $1 and the other thing, the Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is worth almost 100,000, it gives you kind of where the value is, right?
I've got a lot of questions, Abel. I want to give space to other people as well.
Yeah,
but if nobody has a question,
Roman has a question.
But we'll get back to you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm wondering because I don't know how the other guys, but I am on the level that I already have this. Yeah. And my question is, do I really need so many information, and should I have this whole knowledge to start investing or buying Bitcoins? Because I am convinced about this model of investing, and my question is, does the standard investor, as I am, should have all this complicated knowledge about Bitcoins instead of just, follow your program and just rely on your experience, and without going so deep into all these details, protocols, numbers, hashtags, and other, just let you know, I really appreciate and acknowledge your knowledge, but I think that the others could also have this question, as we've been taught on the Enlightened Warrior, ready, fire, and aim. So I am ready to fire, and that's my question. Do I really need all this knowledge to invest?
Yeah, this is a really great question, and ready, fire, aim. So you fired already. That's great. You took action. So that's really important, especially for those of you who haven't started yet. So you started. Now it's the aim part. So okay, it's good to invest in Bitcoin and to have some money in it. Then to go to the next step, to understand it, to put more of your wealth into it, and to not lose your Bitcoin, it requires more information, and it requires a lot more time and energy spent on it. But it has to be seen as an investment, not as a cost. It's not, I'm wasting my time learning these things. No, you will realize in 1 year, 2 years, that the time that you spend on it is going to give you so much conviction and so much peace of mind in terms of your investment, that you will be able to go to the next step and really, really benefit from it. So I think that's what I could say. Jean,
I think I can share about this. There are two things, because you invest only in things that you know. So if you don't know something, or just someone is telling you about, it's less likely that you will be going to invest a lot in it. But for me, it's like I'm in IT, so I heard about Bitcoin in 2013-14. I tried it, but I didn't understand all of it, because as you all see, there's so much information, and even before there was less, but it was a bit complicated to understand. 10 years passed, I didn't get into Bitcoin, and only 10 years after, I had an accident where I was some weeks at home, and I decided to take this time. I said to myself, no, I have to dig into it, because if I don't understand this Bitcoin, what it's behind, I'm still going to miss it. So either you take your time and your energy and you focus, you read books, you go and you find things on yourself, on your own, or you can go in a fast track and with Abel and me, or if you know anyone else that has really good knowledge about Bitcoin that can give you high signal, because now 10 years after, there's even lots of scam. 99% is bullshit on the internet. It's sad, but it's true. And it's either you take the time yourself, that's a possibility, or you get the hand with someone that breaks you down in minutes what we took years to understand. Because I listen to hours of podcast every week. I continue. It's never ending. Because and with time I see the traps also. There are traps, there are new things building in the ecosystem Bitcoin. There are good things, and with the good fundamentals you can make your way out. But if you don't have a good solid foundation, you will get hyped by the next big thing. So you have to, the choice is yours. I mean, we don't buy our program just to buy our program, but you can do your own research. But it takes time. That's what.
Yeah, and wonderful. And also, I think in terms of mining, since you are in the energy sector, you will. It's. I'm not saying to go on mining for 99% of the population, but for those who are experts in the energy sector, Bitcoin will play a major role in the future of the economy. So to have this knowledge is not time wasted for sure. You will benefit from it for sure. Rive, do you want to ask something?
Yeah, no, I thank you so much. And I wanted to ask you, because it wasn't clear for me if you answered if there are replays for today or if there are replays for the 3-day challenge.
Oh, okay. So what is your question? The replay for today?
No, for the 3-day challenge.
So we are still thinking about should we give the replays for everybody or should we give the replays only for the VIP? I'm not still sure, but for sure the replays will be for those who attend the event and probably also for our community, pre-existing community.
Okay.
And the replay for today is going to be available for our community and on demand for those who have attended. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thanks.
A pleasure. A pleasure. Thank you for coming. Is there another question maybe in the chat? I didn't follow that much.
Stefania has a question.
Yes.
I have many questions. Sorry. So I was wondering, you mentioned Bitcoin only, and I am used to think like it's better always to diversify, in investments. So during the 3-day course, do you also give some insight more on other cryptos and also on what kind of trading would you suggest and recommend? I have not studied anything or read any book about cryptos, but I started last year by observing and playing around with small amounts, and it worked in a way. Later on, I read a little bit about things, and I read a lot of different strategies of trading. If you want to do the range trading or all the kind of thing. Do you also teach those kind of strategies or tell something about those strategies during the 3-day?
Yeah. Yes. So basically, I don't have necessarily the time to go deep in the subject today, but during the 3 days, I will explain why I don't believe in trading, why I don't believe in other crypto, and in terms of diversification, for me, diversification is buying the loser and selling the winner. So I'm in finance, so normally a wealth manager should tell you, a traditional wealth manager should tell you, yeah, you should diversify your portfolio, it's less risky. Okay, that's the main baseline. But I'm outside of this kind of system now, so I can think for myself and not just repeat what we've been told. And for me, there is an opportunity cost of all the money that you put outside of Bitcoin is money that you don't have in the best investment in the world. So Bitcoin is growing 70% per year on average. So the only long-term investment that works in crypto is Bitcoin. And the only traditional easy investment in traditional finance is the S&P 500. So this is the only product that I kind of promote or explain to beginners in terms of outside of Bitcoin. So that's why I said that there is the basic of financial education. So that's if you just started investing or looking into this, it's normal that you have this reflex. It's absolutely normal. And we made the mistake. I made the mistakes in the past. I paid a very an expensive cost on these mistakes, and that's why I want to give you kind of the best reflex in terms of so that you don't lose your time or your money or energy. So
and I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Only long-term investment, only Bitcoin or S&P 500 or both of them. But that's kind of the winning strategy long-term.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I think, Rive, you had a question. You had your hand raised, but maybe not anymore. Yeah, no? Okay. Is there another question? No. Thank you. Osman, she's leaving. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Because you were talking about the taxes, and we're in Europe, and I am considering next year to move abroad. And so I was wondering, compared to Europe, which other country would you recommend, preferably in Asia or somewhere warm, to move in order to keep the wealth?
Good question. Abel, please enlighten us. Please.
Yeah, this is a great question, and I think there is many different factors involved. I'm in the same situation right now. So I'm in Bali, Indonesia. I was, of course, in Malaysia last month, and I'm traveling to also see where I want to be based in the future. So I hear my friends, my entrepreneurs, digital nomads, and online entrepreneurs, they like Dubai a lot. Dubai is one of the most well-known country for this purpose. There is a lot of people here in Bali as well, Thailand. So I'm also doing the research, but that will be also one of the main subjects we will discuss, not necessarily in the 3-day challenge, but probably next year. Yeah.
That would be really, really interesting because, Malaysia, for example, I was talking with other people where and I work again, is apparently gives a visa for a year as a digital nomad. And that kind of, in my case, gives me the opportunity to kind of be away a year and think about what to do. And
yeah. Thailand is 5 years, for example.
Thailand's 5 years. The digital nomad visa. But I wanted to move to Thailand some years ago, but I don't know exactly what it was that stopped me from doing it. There was something in the law that, I think the buying property thing is different.
The buying property?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was...
because you would consider buying?
I wanted to, I'm thinking of many options.
Of course. For me, what makes the most sense, if we all want to be free, and that's also part of the Bitcoin mindset, and we have some good also connection in terms of that. There is also the Paraguay. Of course, Paraguay is one or the very the easiest country to have a passport, for example. Visa is okay. I'm not sure, but probably Ralph. But in terms of freedom, if you want to be free, we don't want to move to another country to buy a property. We would prefer to rent and to be able to be flexible and live at any time, kind of. And also that's why Bitcoin plays a big role in the freedom perspective. Because, for example, if you want to leave your country right now and go to the airport with 10,000 euro in gold, for example, or in cash, you cannot pass the airport. Bitcoin allows you to travel the world with enormous amount, unlimited amount, without being stopped, basically. So it's also based on that, free mindset.
Yeah, the reason why I think about buying properties is because I've always worked in holiday rentals. So my idea is to buy property to make a business, to create a system, and even if I leave, the system is there in place and generates money, work, and especially in country where the tourism is really developed. Yeah.
Thailand could be a good idea for tourism, and that for sure.
But I agree with you that the freedom you have when you don't have properties is priceless. Yeah.
Yeah, and also these countries they often have rules like you cannot really own your property. Like maybe you
like in Zanzibar, you only kind of lease the land.
Exactly.
For 100 years or something.
Yeah.
So yeah. I bought land. I worked in Zanzibar for some years, and I have land there. I have land there, and the question is like, will I want to build there like some holiday?
But you don't
rooms, bungalow, or shall I sell the land and invest in other ways?
But you don't see yourself living there.
I have already kind of lived half a year there for about 6 years before COVID, and it's great, but I wouldn't live there 100%. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Personally, it's a personal thing.
Yeah, I think we need to travel and see for ourselves.
Exactly, I agree with you. So.
Yeah.
Preparing for it.
Yes. Guys, is there another question? Otherwise, I will have to run. Elena, everything's good? Perfect. Elena, perfect. David, enjoy your lunch.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Yes. Okay. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing full out. You can ask me any question in private, and Jean is also here for you. So thank you very much, and good end of the day, because for me it's night. Good night, Ralph, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Abel. Bye, Jean.
So much.
Bye. Everyone.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Great to see you.